E-E-R-E. It's about the toys. Hey, I want to thank all you wonderful people for helping me reach 200 subscribers. Now, our next milestone is 500. Enough of that. On to the show. Hello, people, and this is another episode of Show and Tell Thursdays. I'm your host and everyone's favorite flatmate, Lucky English Ed. And as promised, we're taking a look at the few, the proud, the Crimson Guard, which is the elite fighting force of Cobra, not unlike real-world military, the Marines. These guys are decked out with their formal threads. They come with an arsenal of weapons, a ceremonial saber, which is pretty damn cool. And this blew my mind, an actual M16 machine gun. To get one of these shits in real life, I'm going off topic, to get one of these in real life, you're paying like 10 grand or better, and you need a tax stamp to even own. Before you can even own one, you have to get a damn tax stamp, which is going to cost you an arm and a leg, and that's just ridiculous. So, we got this cool artwork here. It's a little washed out because of the yellows. Let's see. We got this artwork here, and y'all already saw this dude is popping out. I do like this though. That whole thing. We got this back that we've seen 1,000 times, and then we got these things. I have no idea. I'm guessing they're good at basketball. They enjoy throwing wrenches into cogs. They got a bunch of skull tattoos and probably a stick of dynamite tattoo. So let's get this guy out of the box. And by out of the box, I mean move this box out of the way. Boom shakalaka. So here we are, the Crimson Guard, with my two mannequins. As always, let's get this properly. And let's move this guy forward a bit. Let's take him up. Let's get his knees underneath him. I do like the fact that his joints are good and stiff. There we have it. Now, there are some very, very good pros and very, very bad cons. For starters, let's go with the pros. He comes with a whole arsenal. He comes with... I'm not gonna bullshit you. Let me just pop this out. If I can. Okay, off screen. What the hell? It's stuck in there like it was glue. Ridiculous. So, we got this bad boy right here. Where are those tweezers I had? And it's gone. Completely gone. I lost it. It's never coming back. Let's just try and fish it out. That's what I get for trying to be like other. So, taking a look at this. If you're a gun enthusiast like myself, then you're probably saying right now that this looks like a 1911. Because I'm looking at it and I'm convinced this is a 1911. Which was a common sidearm during, for some stupid ass reason, I was gonna say, which is a common sidearm in the U.S. military during my father's days. Also, this M16 just looks dope. I'm loving everything about it. Let's get it up, out. Keep them put there. The mag is removable. Some of you people call it a clip. It is a magazine. I have been known to call it a clip also from time to time. I mean, ultimately, there is a big difference between a clip and a mag. And take a look at this. This is a dope ass M16 machine gun with a big ass bayonet knife on it. Don't know why some people was calling it a Bowie knife. Bowie knife and a bayonet, two different things. This is just so dope. Also, he comes with this backpack. That's pretty cool. Got the silver Cobra emblem on it. See if we get it to focus. It's hard to get it to focus, but it's there. Notice it has a peg hole here and then a peg there. This peg can support, if I could just get it in there, it can support the M16. And the peg hole can support this. It can support this saber and scabbard. Some people was calling it a sheath. I mean, okay, you're not wrong, but you're not right either. It's a scabbard. And let's just release it. Look at those tweezers. It got that that groove in it. So this is not really a ceremonial. They actually probably do use this during combat. The the pommel of the right here, the pommel is shaped like a snake's head. The guard is just a fancy looking guard. The scabbard is molded in complete black plastic. Let's put that back in there. Did I put that? No, I didn't. Put that in there. And as you can see, that also pegs in. But his arsenal was not done. You see in the 1911, now here is, you could say this is a Bowie knife, because it's clearly bigger. What the hell is that? Is that paint chippage? Yeah, that's paint chippage. Because when I first got it, the chip, yeah. That's paint chippage, because when I've had it out of the package for a while now, and the paint was fine. I left it in the sheath, and now it's all jacked up. Again, though, you have silver paint for the blade portion, and then the pommel on it, or skull crusher point, is also shaped like a snake's head, which is pretty cool. Let's put that down to the side. And now let's take a look at the actual figure. Now this actual figure, he comes with standard male articulation, which is everything we know. He is pinless. It has pinless tech. But there are some problems. Like that. That really breaks the sculpt. Now, I know I talk a lot of shit about McFarlane, and I say things like, it's not a big deal to break the sculpt, but in this case, it is, because he's wearing his formal dress, and his formal dress is very smooth. If it had more wrinkles in the detail, I can say, alright, cool, we can look past that. But not in this case. So, popping the head off real quick. Did I just break this? Oh, thank God I didn't break it. It has a dumbbell at the bottom of the neck. At the top of the neck, there is a peg hole within the helmet. I'd say that. It's hard to see. Let's see if we could get... Let's try and get some better lighting. There we go. It's an actual dumbbell. And it kind of makes things difficult for changing the heads. I never took the head off my Crimson Twins, but if I did that, I'd probably have a better... Don't mind that noise, that's just me scooting around in this metal chair. Let's try and put this back on. Cause, oh man, this is wild. I was expecting the head to not pop off like that. There you go. I heard the pop. It seems a little loose now. I think I fucked it up. Okay, there it goes. We have butterfly in the shoulders, but doesn't do much. Let's turn it that way. Not really much. We have an ab crunch. Get that much forward. Get that much back. So we got that much back, that much forward. We have the really tough double jointed knees. Swivel at the thigh. Swivel at the boot. We got a hinge and a rocker. We have a hinge and a rocker. I'm trying to just get that at the ankle. We have a swivel at the waist. Of course, we have swivel at the biceps. Ball joint at the shoulders. Double jointed pinless elbows. And we have a vertical grip on both. We have vertical grips on both hands, which is kind of hard to really maneuver. Now, taking a look at other things, this is where I said, oh shit, it's not 100% reuse. Because I looked at the feet. Not the boot. The boot portion is brand new. But I looked at the actual feet and I said, oh shit. That's a reuse of this guy. Major Blood. But then when I looked at my Major Blood's boots, and I looked at his boots, the actual foot portion that is, they are slightly different. They're very similar, but they are different enough. Major Blood, he has more like a cowboy boot with a buckle. Only thing that's really missing is a spur, while the Crimson Guard has more of a I'd say a finished shoe. Now, looking in closely, I have a bunch of insignias and whatever these are called. I honestly don't know. I've never been in the military, so I couldn't tell you. But what I can say is they are officers of Cobra's army. So, aside from the face guys like him, he would be giving orders to figures like the Viper or the Alley Viper or even the Cobra Bat. They would be giving orders to them. These guys outrank all the other faceless military people within the Cobra organization. So we've talked about scope. We've talked about the articulation. We talked about the weapons, which are all awesome. Let's try and get these back in. I guess the only thing to do now is put them in a really sick-ass pose. We'll come back with that in a moment. But before we do that, let's get some size comparisons in here. Completely skipped my mind. So many things has been on my brain, but that's not why you're here. You're here to look at awesome figures. Here you are with the Cobra the Cobra Trooper and the Cobra Alley Viper, and they stack in pretty well. Let's get some more figures in. Take a look at the comparisons. Let me get one half of the Crimson Twins. Who is this? Boom Shakalaka. And let's get a Cobra Bat in there, just for kicks and giggles. Let's get some other figures in here as well. Let's get them out of the way. And let's get Wild Child. See how he stacks in with Wild Child's height. as soon as I get his feet underneath him. This guy never wants to stand properly. He is all types of bow-legged. And he's only slightly taller than Wild Child, even with his head tilted up. Just tilt it more. There we go. Yeah. My Wild Child has seen better days. So, now let's get him into a cool-ass pose. See what's going on. And there you have it, ladies and gents. One for the screen cap. By all means, take a screen cap. Use it as your phone's background image. You know, they're pretty cool. I think it looks pretty cool. Could have did a better job on that. Yeah, there we go. Only thing left. Let me throw him in there also. Have him looking pretty cool also. Give me a second, people, before I say it. There we go. Let's toss him directly into the background. And everyone falls forward. There we go. That looks pretty cool. I like the way that looks. So, there you have it, people. Another Show and Tell Thursday episode. What is this, 5 now? We got 5 episodes under our belt? And still plenty more action figures to take a look at? Oh, man, yeah. So, there we have it. This is Lucky English Ed. Thanks for watching. And remember, toys are art. Goodbye now.